Welcome to Lanmoutarot. This is a general reading for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising for the third week of August 2019. We are using the Rider Waite tarot deck, and these are the large ones. They're a bit difficult to shuffle. As always, folks, you know I do pre-shuffle and meditate on the energy before we start recording. So this is a little bit more shuffling on camera for those of you who like to see it, okay? We also have the Deviant Moon Tarot deck right here to use for clarification if needed. And I've been forgetting to say in all this reading for the past month or so. I am open for booking. If you're looking for a personal reading, you're interested in a personal reading or Reiki energy healing or chakra balancing session, please contact me at lanmoutarot@gmail.com. There's information in the description box. Let's see here. Spirit, what message do you have for Sagittarius friends? Message for Sagittarius friends. I can feel when it's almost time to stop doing the reading because my card starts feeling a bit strange. So we're approaching that time, okay? The High Priestess, the Chariot, and the Wheel of Fortune. Wow, Sagittarius. Major energy. And the Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So this is in regards to, I feel here, to your household, to your abundance, okay? This is something that's about your family. With the Queen of Pentacles, she's like the nurturer. She knows how to create. She brings life into the world, but she also works. She's a worker, okay? This is the card of this is an earth sign here, whether it's a Taurus, it's a Capricorn, or a Virgo in your midst. That's what's facing you. It's almost like the mother energy. It's like minor kind of version of the Empress, if you will. Here we have the High Priestess, deep knowing, secret knowledge, mysticism. She has the school here. It says tarot on it, but it's closed. She knows a lot of stuff. You can't know what she knows. She has direct access to information, to the Akashic record, okay? And for those of you that are dealing with someone with the initial B and J, that may be of significance to you, okay? So if that person's been a bit secretive, that there's something about them, you just know there's something, you cannot put your finger in it, there's something, then follow your intuition. This is the card of intuition as well. And then we have the Chariot here. The Chariot, the card of Cancer, the card of victory, the card of travel, of movement, and the Wheel of Fortune, fate, luck, time. So we have this word tarot showing twice. So for some of you, this tarot reading may be something that's important to you during this time. Okay, for some of you, you may know how to do a reading as well. What we have here, the Seven of Pentacles on the High Priestess. You're working on something here. You're working on something, and I feel like you're keeping it secret. Because this is like a tree. You're tending to a tree, but it seems like it's nighttime. Not it seems like the sky is filled with stars. It is nighttime. You're doing so in the dark. This is not about growing, planting, and harvesting tree. This is about using part of the tree for something very important here. Almost like you have a special remedy, a special recipe for your ritual, and you need this milk, this substance from the tree, so you to do your work, and you know it. Only people in the know would know where to go, which part of the tree, when to go and get this and do this. This is the full moon time here, okay? So this is full moon is a very potent time to do energy work. The Hermit, Okay, you've learned to go at it alone. There's a lot, like the high priestess, sometimes I see as that person who knows how to keep to themselves. She looks like she might as well be in a convent, right? She's like someone who's devoted their life to learning, to the mysticism, right? It's like a non-figure almost, only not in the sense of a Catholic church. She's a real devotee to the mysteries. And here, having the hermit is really learning how to keep to yourself. Is really living that life of sacrifice, that life of withholding, of not exposing yourself so much to the outer world. This is the card of Virgo as well. Grounded energy here. There's a real sense with these cards that someone is working on something major, Leo. And I don't know if it's you or if it's somebody else that you're dealing with, but somebody is working. Somebody is putting in works. I saw like energy work, okay? Working with the mysteries, working with energy, okay? And I don't know if I feel here, I don't think it's for the negative though. I think that person is learning. I think that perhaps they're learning from someone more experienced. I feel like, or perhaps they already know a lot of stuff, but they're venturing out into new modalities, into I guess more complicated work, if you will. What do we have? We have the King of Swords and the Chariot for you, Sagittarius. This is a take charge kind of man. Air energy, mind, intellect. That departure that's happening here, making a decision to choose to go on a different path, to get on that chariot. There's a sense here. Oh, is that a globe? Yeah, oh my goodness, look at here. There's a little devil in front of him holding that world, holding that globe. So it's like you taking charge, but it's as if when I say you are using that, someone is working with the energies here. It's like this is the little devil inside. That, like, you know how they say you have the twins, the good twins and the bad twins. So the person that making the move, almost like, where are we gonna go now? We just got on the chariot. We have the light and dark, you know, feminine, masculine, whatever way you want to look at those two energies here, that's driving the chariot. And here, this is almost like the dark aspect that's taking over as to where we're gonna go. It's kind of like you allowing your shadow side to come out and play, to make that decision. Okay? One more on the chariot, please, Spirit. Oh, too many. One more on the chariot. Here we go. The Queen of Wands. Yes, the Queen of Wands. This is your energy here. When I say Sagittarius, someone is really doing some energy work. Someone is really dabbing into like deep mysticism here. The Queen of Wands, yes, she's confident. Yes, she's passionate. Yes, she's beautiful. She stands out. People notices her. But the thing with the Queen of Wands is she knows how to use her feminine energy. She knows how to allure people in. She knows how to use her intuition, her deep, her own mystic, okay, to make things work to her in a favor. Okay, we have the King of Swords and the Queen of Wands to clarify the chariot. So there is a departure, there is a travel, there is a pairing here of a king and a queen. And for some of you, because we started here and this is the Queen of Pentacles that's facing us, we're talking about the home. For some of you, it may be that you are choosing to relocate. For some of you, it may be that you're choosing to perhaps expand your household, expand the home, to do renovation work in your home even. Wow, this is the Magician. Magician coming out on the Wheel of Fortune. Talking about, like, okay, I don't think you guys understand here. Like, this is very, 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 very deep. This is like real energy. Yes, someone is using magic. Okay, if this is a love situation, trust. If your instinct have been telling you someone is doing things for you, if perhaps not even dark magic, it could be just doing spells to bring you back, to reel you in, to whatever it is. It's you were right. It's happening, okay? He's literally stirring the cup with his finger, like keeping this love hot, keeping this thing going. Okay, it's happening. They're using all the tools in that toolbox to bring in, to turn destiny on their side, to make sure the time doesn't stop, to make sure, especially if there was delay in the situation, that person is making sure you are there waiting for them, for when the time is right, for when it's time for them to collect their fortune, because they know you are the person they want to walk into that sunset with. They know their security, their home is there. That's why someone is dabbing in energy work right now. Someone is going to get card reading, to go to psychic, to get information, okay? One more on the Wheel of Fortune. Yes, it is the fortune. Yes, it is the time. It's telling time. But this is also telling us a little bit more about what's happening on at the bottom here. This is what we see in the surface. This is the shadow aspect here that we don't get to see. The Five of Swords, and this is what I was talking about. Okay, I picked up on that. When someone feels they have to exert that much control, where they have to use energy work to keep something so it can go to their favor, that tells me there's no way for it not to have conflict. It's because they know if they keep things as it is, someone will be dissatisfied, and someone will start asking questions. Someone will start demanding answer. Okay, so there may have been some kind of conflict. Perhaps someone was getting impatient, okay, with this whole, the slowness, the secrecy of this situation. Why is this going so slow? Why is it I cannot know? You know, what's the plan? What are we doing? Where are we going? When? Where? How? That created conflict. Even if it's just a work situation, folks, the same applies. Okay, King of Wands. My goodness. We have the Queen and the King of Wands here. And then we have the King of Swords. So, this is the Magician between the King of Wands. Magician, like, definitely there's a Gemini involved in the situation here. Okay? With the King of Swords, I picked that up. I didn't want to say that's not information. It could be any air sign. But with the Magician here, I truly feel that there is a king. There is a conflict that's happening between, or that was happening between this king and between this queen and this magician that was trying to manifesting, that was trying to keep things to go their way, trying to manipulate the situation. And it's as if that fate has stepped in. Fate has stepped in. Look at this king. This king is surrounded, right? This king is surrounded by the people. The people are around him. This king has the support of the people, okay? Little people, the children. He's like a well-loved king. And look at the magician here. He has an audience, but these are in the shadow. He's doing his work, and it's almost like all those people are in the shadow. Who are those people that are watching the magician? Does the magician know he's being watched? The work that the magician is doing is in secret. It's in secrecy. That's why we cannot see the people. The King of Wands, he's out. He's in the open. The people are coming to him. He has nothing to hide. I feel like your energy, you on the up and up, and there's someone you're dealing with, Sagittarius, that really was playing with the energies here. They were doing things to keep things going the way they want it to go, to keep you tied to them. This is the Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Clearly, there was no love card all the way to here, but I could feel it deeply. This is a love situation. I could feel it deeply. This is someone trying to turn the wheel of fate to their favor in a situation where perhaps one person wanted to leave altogether, or perhaps that there was secrecy here. There was secrecy here, not enough openness and open discussion, okay? Someone wanted the relationship, but they wanted it on their terms. They wanted it when it's convenient for them. They wanted, they want, there was a lot of waiting and delays to at the beginning of this relationship that caused someone to question, is this even a thing? Are we even? It made you question. And that person knew that. They knew that. They were aware of how you felt. Even if they never said anything, they kept all that information in secret. They played dumb about it. They were aware. Ooh, okay. Two cards jumped out for you, Sagittarius. At the bottom, it says, give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. Give your relationship a chance. So for some of you, Spirit is calling you to give that person a chance. Perhaps all this dabbing they were doing in energy work and casting spells, going to Spirit, it was because they were afraid they were going to lose you. Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. And trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. Have faith that this is going to work out at the end, because if they're asking you to give your relationship a chance, all you need to do is to get to know each other. The conversation might need to happen here, because at the bottom of the deck we have the Two of Cups, right? This is with love here. But I feel like for some of you, you might have been questioning this, the intentions, all the secrecy. And with the Chariot card, there's travel happening. So someone might have been, some of you might have been very far away from each other. There might have been distance in this relationship. Perhaps that's what was causing the delay. Because the Hermit is someone who's alone, right? Going at it alone for a while. Alone to work on the self. To discover the deep self, right? To do the inner work. It's Jesus going in the mountains for 40 days, the Hermit energy. It's being a recluse, just being in isolation, so you can really spend time with yourself, to really master yourself, the Hermit. And that took quite a bit of time. And perhaps that person was not communicating with you what they were up to. But Spirit is asking you to have trust, to know that you can work on this. You can talk it out and talk to each other to understand what that process has been. Oh, we have number 16 and 15 that flipped out together next to each other. Amazing. Flower of Life, number 36, is at the bottom of the deck. And we have number 14, the Square, and number 16, Chicana. So we're going to touch on both of those, okay? Number 15. I'll pull it up so you guys can see. So Earth Male, use this solid connection to bring your ideas out of the imaginary phase and into the realm of substance and manifest things. By drawing this card, it suggests that you are in need of a secure place in which to air ideas and pronounce your intentions. Create within your home or office a space that expresses the substance and fairness of the square. One simple way to do this is to honor your connectedness to the earth by invoking the 4 directions. Feel the solidity of your earthly home and unconditional love emanating from this magnificent planet through your connection. It may be time to start a journal, make a solid decision, or begin plans for building your dream house. Didn't we touch about that? A house renovation or even changing location? Yes, for some of you that's the case here. This is also a good time to speak your personal truth. Firmly and fairly state your position to yourself, to loved ones, and to those with whom you work and play. Find security in self-expression. Firmly and fairly state your position. There was too many secrecy here. Whether it's you or the person you're dealing with, Sagittarius, someone needs to start talking, to start sharing. All the secret planning, all these big ideas staying inside their head as they're going through their own journey, and you sitting there waiting, not knowing what's happening, that's not going to work out. Someone's gonna start getting bored, gonna start feeling left out, okay? Number 16, Chakana, progress. Choosing this card reminds you to acknowledge the place in which you stand at this moment in time and place. From this vantage point, visualize the past, present, and future as holographic and whole, multidimensional, in a constant state of change, and yet perfect in every moment. Perfect in every moment. Acknowledge the place at which you stand at this moment in time. Where are you right now? Where are you right now, and what does it mean to you? Acknowledge that place, your place in this world. And I feel that's why this Queen of Earth is here. This Queen of Pentacles is here. Okay, this is the most grounded woman here. She is sitting in her garden. She's very comfortable, and she feels comforted by her surrounding because she knows where she belongs. She knows this is the home that she has built. You know, she knows she's the nurturer, she's the caregiver, she's the caretaker. This is her home. She manages that household. She's in charge of that surrounding. She knows how to cultivate the land, how to nurse the kids and give birth to the kids, of course, how to the material world. She has this. She knows how to manipulate to her advantage, how to get what to get out of it, okay, how to work that. So she is in her element. So this is what you need to do during this time, to almost harness that energy of the Queen of Pentacles, Sagittarius, to feel your place, to feel connected to the earth, to where you are right now, okay, to embody that energy. And yes, some of you, they're literally asking you, is it time for you to build your home? And I felt that with the Chariot card here, to start building together like a foundation, to move behind, and perhaps leave behind what you've always known, to start anew with another in partnership. But in order to do so, especially if it is a love situation, this getting to know each other is very important. The sense of secrecy that's so heavy here, it's gonna carry it along. It's going to cloud your judgment as you go forward. Trust has to be repaired. We literally had the word trust here. When there are secrets and you know things are being kept away from you, or you're keeping things away from another, there's the trust is going to be broken, because then people start imagining all kind of things. We start to imagine the worst case scenario and all kind of things. And someone here understands the value of this relationship, your value, or you understand somebody's value, because I feel quite deeply here. Somebody was using energy, doing energy work to keep you in place, in home, in that place where you are right now, because they know when they're ready, they know you're gonna be right there. They need you to be right there in that place where you are, because you are almost the center of the universe. You are the point of reference. Okay, Sagittarius, I hope this gives you some insight into your situation. And like, comment, subscribe if you feel like it. Share these readings with anyone that may benefit from them. Come back next week for the next set of reading. And remember, as always, love is the only answer. Bye.